Okay, here we go. I have to update the audio track for this, but we'll cross that bridge in the future. Caravan stops. The dust settles. Hoofs, paws, and feet hit the ground. A bonfire is lit. A night of revelry begins. Welcome to Beast World. The year is 1365. The world has finally found some peace after the invader wars with the Brethren. For the most part today, Beast and Brethren live side by side. However, the dungeon is pervasive. Its mysteries call to many. As many seek to unlock the secrets of the dungeon, there are some who look to the new magics to increase the powers of old evils. There are stirrings in the shadows that one usually does not talk about in polite society. Join a group of friends from the small farming town of Erin as they make their way in the world of dungeon delving. They join up with the Litfeld caravan. Their circles of friends grow and change, and they learn just what it means to delve into both the dungeon and the folks that it attracts. My name is Alex. I'll be your dungeon master, bringing the world to life for our players. Let's meet the crew. Sam Howell, a canine wolf fighter ready for adventure. Stacy Charleston, a tenebrine skunk wizard who serves up some magical pies. Elle Rustmail, the celarine rabbit fashionista rogue. Fynn Callahan, an ursine bear from Glasroom, who seems to be the crew's moral compass. Charon, a jackal cleric of the life domain with a storied past. And Taya Quill, a young hyena bard out to find new adventures to turn into stories.
Wow, yeah, you really need to update that.
Yep.
Yep.
Woo. Clap, clap, clap.
So we do.
Applause.
When last we left our heroes, we had just finished a lovely shopping montage. You guys spent a day in Farheim City going after some new items, restocking, and generally getting ready to probably move on. Fynn had discovered a note tacked to your wagon door, which he has not shared with anyone else at this point.
And told no one.
And the crew was accosted by an uppity little fox in the bar, to which Fynn had to explain to Sam that well, they're sort of kind of getting famous and people actually know who they are. Which
No,
might
he didn't have to explain it to Sam. He had to explain it to Elle, but then she got shifty.
That too.
Elle was trying to explain that she was already shifty. It wasn't being.
But yeah,
It wasn't shifty. It was being friendly with alcohol. How you guys presented it is your guys' thing.
That wasn't the shifty part.
So, here you are back at the inn late in the afternoon. After a day out on the town, spending some hard-earned monies, and what would you like to do next?
Probably heading back to the wagon and off to our next grand adventure, which I wrote it down. Where
we going next?
Which we don't know.
Yeah, Elle's kind of broke at the moment now. He's got good gear. Some better
Yeah.
gear on the way.
That happens. He'll get a little bit of money back when he sells the gear that he's currently wearing. So,
I mean, at this point, only Fynn knows where we're going.
no, that's not true.
Well, I mean, we're heading north
no,
to take care of the occultist, right?
right.
Yeah, kind of northeast-ish.
Yeah.
Northeast-ish to
Yeah, Finn's already like
cultist.
shared that, but he's the only
Yep.
one who has a more than vague knowledge, but it's still pretty vague. So, I mean, as long as Karen is ready, I would expect that we're pretty ready to get moving. However, you know what? Actually, Fynn is like, how about you all go back to the wagon and get it ready to leave town, and I'm going to go check with the Dramphinian temple again and see if I can get any sort of better idea of which direction they went.
Okay.
It was like nobody's gonna answer. Cool. I mean, we can probably generally assume after a day of shopping and whatnot that well, I guess one would imagine that you all would, since you had met Karen here in Farheim, that you might have offered if he would like to come with you to at least see through. If you were planning on continuing to.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
He has the go-go juice that makes our heart flutter and makes things go faster. He is coming with us.
So then in light of Dean's absence, we can assume that Karen is going to generally collect his belongings from the inn and head
Right.
with
He joined us because he was also on a mission to like figure, like he'd been hired to figure out what was going on and rescue the children, and now that that's done, like presumably it would have been like, well, pretty sure that those cultists came from the ones that the moon paladins went after, so like it might just start happening again.
And it would be better to put those people down and not have to ever worry about it again.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. So we can assume that he's gonna go collect his stuff and head back with whoever leads him over to the wagon.
Cool. And then while they do that, Fynn goes and talks to the Dramphinians, unless you want to specifically have that interaction.
Nah. I mean, whatever. If you would like to go talk to them again, we certainly can do that.
Yeah. Fynn heads to the temple. What does he find?
The caretaker, the young Dramphinian caretaker, is is still the only one there. Although, it would seem that he's definitely making a more concerted effort to make sure that things look good. Maybe implying that he thinks that that they might be expected home soon.
and he looks up from whatever he was working on as you come in. Oh, it's you again. Welcome back.
Thank you. Oh, we took care of you. You may have heard we took care of what was going on with the children, but it's a distressing prevalence of the Black Rose persona.
Yes, I mean it was. I don't think there's anybody in the city who doesn't know that you rescued all the children.
Right. So thinking that it sounds like they may have sourced from this segment of cultists that the rest of the Dramphinian paladins went after. So you know a little bit more information about where they went to root out.
Well, I know that they said that they would be gone maybe about a week, and given that time frame, they couldn't be going quite as far north as Barail. So I would imagine that if they went about 2 or 3 days up north by the mountains, that would put them, given I'm sure you're aware how poor the roads are in the area, that yeah, it's I would imagine they probably think somewhere about 2 or 3 days north of here. So it's what, about halfway to 2/3 of the way up to Boreal, but that's about all I know.
All right. All right. Let's see. I need to see the map. There's the map. There's the map. Alex, where did you put that map?
Hold on. Stand by caller. I will send you.
That we were looking at last time.
Oh, well, it's not somebody sharing the screen because
Give me 1 second.
We're on.
Give me 1 second.
Right. Thank you. I forgot about that. Perfect. Thank you. Watch
Yep,
stream.
you're welcome.
There it is. Okay,
Thank you.
oh, that direction. Yes. Okay, he knows that it's that direction. Okay, great. Okay. Yep, we can do that. All right. If the rest of the paladins come back and they haven't seen us, that we went looking for?
Sorry, what?
If the rest of the paladins come back and they haven't seen us, maybe let them know that we went looking for them and this center of culty nonsense.
I'm sure that, I can do that. And if you come back through here, I'll let you know if we hear back from your friend who you sent a message to before.
Oh, yes, thank you. Emily, the player, doesn't remember, but Fynn, the character, definitely does.
Yes, you had
The
sent a
elf,
message.
whatever the hell her name is.
Yes, Lyraluth.
Yes, that.
Cool.
All right.
Great. So the crew that is heading back to the wagon, as you head back to the wagon, I need a stealth check from Mia. And I need some perception checks from everybody else.
I'm just like, please let
Yikes,
me be
Sam.
okay. Okay. I mean, a stealth check. Nine.
Did you say 5?
9.
Oh,
She got a
okay.
9.
Okay. 9.
Sam got a 17. Elle got
Wow.
a 19.
Sam was feeling particularly perceptive.
Sam really liked her. Sam wants to know where she went. She was looking.
Okay. So
Elle got a 19.
Mia,
Presumably Karen got an absurd number.
yeah, probably. We can find out. Hang on. Doo-doo.
Just give me
Perception.
explain.
Karen got an 18. Cool. So, Mia, tell us how you thought you were hiding.
So she honestly thought there was like a little cubby underneath the wagon, and she just huddled in there,
Cool.
completely forgetting the fact that her gunpowder has a strong scent.
Her gunpowder has a strong scent, and there's probably a little bit of orange fluffy tail poking out.
Giant fluffy tail sticking out.
Absolutely. She thought it was a
maybe-
cubicle. It's a hollow thing. So,
Maybe
her
She's
feet
trying to
would be
hide
like
sticking
under the
out.
wagon.
part of her
forgetting her-
serape.
Her tail is sticking out
Her
right
tail
underneath
is just
the-
obviously sticking out, wagging.
Adorable.
And
Sticking
so
out legs.
as you all walk up to the wagon, you see an orange puffball hanging out underneath of it. What are you gonna do?
Uh,
Sam
it-
starts
it-
wagging.
Has Fynn caught up with us at the wagon yet?
Oh no. He doesn't catch up yet. Like it takes him a while.
Okay.
I can bring you back into town if you want to kind of understand. Let's see.
Actually, her gunpowder doesn't smell that strong. She's got a bunch. Her serape is covering up that. She's her tail, and her tail is just out and wagging.
Because you guys have headed back, like your wagon was parked up by the stables, so
Yeah.
you're probably.
I was gonna turn to the others. Are we sure we didn't miss anything at the tavern? Like, did we close out our tab? Do we have any reason to go back?
Finn's probably
Go.
coming up the road.
Yeah,
Nope.
I'll just let Alex dictate when Fynn gets there.
I was kind of looking around
No.
for Fynn, like, what do we do? This isn't right. Doesn't really want to call it out yet.
Sam is going to look over to Elle to see if he has noticed the big fluffy tail.
You see Elle trying to point with his ears to go away. That they
Oh,
should
like-
just leave.
Bugs Bunny style.
Uh-huh. Just like, that way, we should go that way.
Towards tavern? Towards wagon. I recognize tavern,
No.
but I recognize fluffy tail.
This seems like something Karen would probably just reach down and grab the tail and pull her out.
Yeah, I could see that happening. Karen probably walks up and while not intending to cause any harm, but
Right.
you know, pulls
What is this thing?
tugs Mia out from under the wagon.
Mia just like holds onto her hat to make sure it's not falling off. And she's like, what? Like, just looks at the others. He clearly bars. Like, your wagon is good. There is no trap.
Ellie immediately goes underneath the wagon and inspects the wagon for anything out of the ordinary.
Literally nothing. She's literally pretending to. She's literally acting like a trap inspector.
Trap inspector, lol.
Sam
You guys
is. Oh, sorry, go for it.
You think so?
Sam is tilting her head upside down so that way she's almost eye to eye with Mia and just goes, "Hello. We
Hola.
are friends from tavern.
See.
Person,
Doing under there."
I saw someone fiddling around with wagon earlier, so I inspected it to make sure that it was still safe.
Oh,
do you mean you?
Karen's gonna do an insight check.
oh, Sam? Really? Okay. 17 for an insight. She had her Wheaties today.
Apparently.
Seriously? Okay. 18.
Karen rolls a 19.
Yeah.
Well,
Karen looks at Karen looks at you. No, really. What exactly were you doing here?
trying to come along. She shrugs her shoulder. She shrugs one shoulder while holding her hat in place. I have nowhere to go, no familia to attend. I don't have money to go home, so I thought I'd tag along.
How did you know which caravan was ours?
I followed the smell of the pie.
You smell pie in
There's
there?
a lot of berries.
Stacy left pie?
She shrugs. She's like, I have no idea.
Focus, Sam. Focus. Hi, new friend.
Person,
New friend.
person.
Oh, come on. She's so little.
Just because things are little.
Alex, you did hear that I
you.
was letting you decide when Fynn shows up, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And is cute. And she smells of the boom powder. Come on. Can we keep her?
It can be a very good asset. You can throw me in anywhere you like. You can literally throw me at enemy.
And throw you anywhere I like.
No, Elle. No. We do not harm the little fluffy ones.
And as
She said I could throw her anywhere I wanted.
as
Within
this
reason.
conversation unfolds, Fynn starts coming up probably before he can quite see what's going on. He definitely can tell keen sense of smell that they're that Mia, or at least somebody that smells like gunpowder, is in the area.
He walks up and like he's sniffing.
Mia sees Fynn and just like starts trying to run midair.
Oh right, because
Well,
Karen's
she's
holding
still
her.
By the tail.
yeah, she's like thinking she can outrun it, running in mid.
Upside down,
Running?
running in midair.
Yep.
Sam steps in between Mia and Fynn and goes, Wolf. And now,
He
now
sniffs,
she was,
and now he sees her. He's like,
Elle's going to pop out from underneath the wagon. Okay, I've looked. I don't see anything strange or unusual or what would be different from any standard wagon. By the way, we saw her under the wagon.
he gives Mia the stink eye.
If I tell you what I got, what it seems you are troubled by my bullets. If I told you how I got them, will you at least give me a chance?
She was under our wagon, saying
I
that she
wasn't.
smelled pies from Stacy.
she was checking for traps.
See,
And based on the look on Karen's face, that's not true.
Finn has no idea what Mia just said.
if I tell you where I got the bullet, she shows like a bullet from her pistol. If I tell you where I got this, will you let me tag along?
I'd say that depends on where you got them.
My grandfather, he learned how to use them, and he taught me back in my villa. We had to fight off the the Shadow Fang cartel. My papa, my grandfather died at the time, and I have mastered this to see when I had my revenge. That is how I got this.
Insight check.
She is telling the truth.
Da, 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 da. Do, do, do.
Yeah.
I have to pull it open.
Oh.
It's all good.
There we go. That's a 7.
Yeah, she's telling the. Well, she's being honest to begin with.
Anyway, the answer is he believes her. He has no reason to not believe her. He's like, you know, we're not going against any cartel.
Oh no!
We're
I
specifically, for now, seeking the cult of the Black Rose.
Ooh, I want to come with. I already took care of the cartel years ago. That is how I got good.
Huh. Fynn looks at
Come on, Fynn.
Fynn looks at Karen. And it's like, if she
What?
betrays us, we drop her?
I mean, Fynn looks back and says, "Well, I mean, depending on where we're headed, we could just leave her." So,
Right.
He did say that I could throw her at anything.
He is pretty small. And he watches Karen like heft her, like judge her weight while he's holding her.
Karen judges her weight and then kind of looks at Elle and kind of, you just see him contemplate for a minute whether or
He's
not
doing the math.
he thinks that this is possible. And then puts Mia down and he looks at her and says, "You know, if you aren't really who you say you are, we could be going places where if we decide to leave you, you won't come back from."
My name is Mia Rosacita Condorado. And tilts her hat. I am who I say.
Above the table, I absolutely adore Mia.
Thank you.
She's very cute. Like, you've missed a lot by not being here for our one shots.
she's so great.
Of course, you've also missed the hilarity at this point that has become Andrea and fucking Cooper.
Yes.
Yeah, the three murderous amigos.
Yeah.
I know.
Karen.
I'm sorry.
Karen looks back at Fynn, shrugs. I think that if she stays in line, she might be useful.
All right. Well, I mean, she's not wrong. We are down a couple members. Just, yeah, no funny business.
You get the bottom you get the bottom bunk under the whoever doesn't shower the most.
I'm calling you Sophia.
Yeah.
So you're at the wagon. I don't know that Karen has ever actually been invited into your wagon yet, either. But assuming that unless you have other business outside, Sam and Elle and Fynn probably lead everyone else in to our lovely magical spatial folding TARDIS extravaganza, bigger on the inside.
Elle's gonna be the last one in, making sure that nobody is a vampire and everybody can just walk in.
Yes. Mia just walk in normally. Like,
Look, if you were a vampire, you'd have to be welcomed in. No.
Um, yeah, you have your lovely homey wagon with, some bunk beds along the walls and little kitchenette cooking area and table in the middle, gear stacked up. I'm sure probably in a little bit of disarray since you've been in town for a few days.
Robin's cookbook or Stacy's cookbook and her apron are gone.
No more pocket pies. Sorry.
It's sad.
Sam may cry in the middle of the night. Pies. Pies.
Sad little awoos.
Yeah. So
Oh,
right
those.
now, Fynn has all of the information.
Right.
I mean, to be fair,
Okay.
I don't know if I mean, I guess there's probably been general mention of activity to the north. But
Well,
yeah.
so we're gonna go out to the north and we're gonna follow along the road. But we're like more than halfway through the day, so
Yes. This is definitely late afternoon into the evening at this point. Yes.
like Fynn does have a rough idea of like he knows the landscape kind of. He has a rough idea of where we need to be going.
Fynn would also, just by virtue of being from Glasrune, know that the farther into the forests of Glasrune that one goes, the less good the roads are, making it often harder to get from place to place, slower going, as it were.
Right.
I mean, you are generally heading in the direction of another major city, so it's not like you're necessarily going to be on the worst roads all the time.
Right. And so as they really get into the forest and the trees get bigger and bigger and bigger, Fynn becomes a lot more comfortable.
Cool. So, assuming that you actually pack up and move on
Yes.
on that evening, I would imagine you don't get terribly far out of town. You put a few hours on the road behind you. It is effectively something I actually did the math the other day or earlier today and have now totally forgotten. From where you are, as the crow flies to Barail, is 168 miles, which on the best of roads would take you 4 or 5 days to get that far. Yeah. So something like that anyway. So yeah, you don't get terribly far the first evening. But you're still on well-traveled road, easy to find a spot to make camp for the night. And
While they're traveling, Fynn Can Fynn basically like ask the wildlife to put him in touch with the local druids?
Yeah, that is certainly something that Fynn can do.
Cool.
This is familiar land, and certainly familiar creatures that Fynn can commune with. So yeah, I would imagine Fynn is able to get some messages off, to try to get in touch with acquaintances.
The local ring, as it were. The circle.
Yes. Cool. Who's got a fun car game that they want to play? Wagon games.
Let's play the license plate game.
Wants to play alphabet signs.
I imagine that someone tries to play I Spy and they ask, and they're
Yes.
like, I spy with my little eye something. And Finn's like, it's a tree.
Oh, no, that would be Sam. That would absolutely be Sam.
It's a tree. And
Wrong
so is
tree, Fynn. Ha ha! It was that tree over there.
as you.
Was that the right tree?
Yeah.
18.
Meanwhile, Mia's just polishing her gun, her pistol.
I imagine at some point on this ride, Sam feels the compulsion to try on Mia's hat.
So is the sombrero fitted to Mia's head?
Her itty bitty little head.
It has a wide brim and like 2 large holes on the side for ears, but it's not exactly fitted for her. And the hat, upon closer inspection, you realize that the hat is a lot older, and it actually has a bigger inside, like a bigger brim, or it's a little bit wider than hers.
So it's a little big for her.
Made for a bigger head.
Yes.
A slightly bigger.
But it's still probably pretty tight on Sam.
Yeah. It was not meant for wolves.
Meanwhile, like, you could plop it on top of Finn's head and, like, it would, like, drape across the top of his head.
And meanwhile,
anyway,
it fits Al's head so perfectly.
All right, Baggins, you want to go outside?
Come
on.
Cool. I assume everybody's kind of taking turns driving the wagon. Maybe, I don't know.
If Fynn isn't driving, he's definitely like providing directions. I would assume that Finn's just driving.
I have the feeling no one's letting Mia drive.
God, no.
No, Mia doesn't get to drive. Mia
Where am I
doesn't.
Yeah.
going? Get back to in here.
Cool. Well, in that case, if that's hilarious. Uh, where are you? I love like almost chibi furries in sombreros.
They are so cute.
Great. So Fynn, as you're driving, give us perception.
Okay. Nine.
Uh, cool. With a 9,
He must be a little distracted.
he's probably a little distracted being home. And generally, uh, you know, nothing jumps out as out of the ordinary. And he's enjoying the day, enjoying being in the woods again. Yeah, you have a fairly uneventful day on the road. And you put a good number of miles behind you. And make camp for another night.
When we make camp, I have items that I want to attune to.
Sure.
Da-da-da-da-da.
So Finn's gonna take some time to attune to some items, which he probably finds generally easier to do in a more familiar setting.
Gonna do the shield. You can only attune to one item per long rest, correct?
You know,
Or is it short rest?
I have never actually looked that up. I've never had that
Well-
problem before. Hold on.
There was a rule about it.
I would imagine
saw
that
it.
is true. Attunement. Let's see what it says. Some magic items require a little. That's not. That is not useful. Attuning to an item requires you to spend a short rest focused only on that item while being in physical contact with it. This can't be the same short rest used to learn the item's properties. This focus can take the form of weapon practice, meditation, or some other appropriate activity for the item. If the short rest is interrupted, the attunement fails. Otherwise, at the end of the short rest, you're attuned and can access its full capabilities. So one per short rest.
Okay, great. Yeah, Finn's gonna attune to the shield.
Cool. So Finn's gonna spend some time doing
Practicing with the shield. He requests actually that Karen and Elle help him practice with the shield, and he spends time both using it to deflect Karen's what are they, fell bolts or whatever? Warlock bolts. and he has L arrows or daggers or whatever, or throw rocks like
Yeah.
practice
Yeah, that makes sense.
items.
Karen is 100% on board with some sparring practice.
Well, it's not. I mean, it's even better than
rocks at
sparring
you.
practice. Yeah, it's even better than sparring practice. It's hit the bear.
Yeah.
It's dodgeball.
If you can dodge a rock, you can dodge a ball.
Alex, I sent you a question.
Yeah, I see.
Can you say yes? Not putting you on the spot.
It's all good. So that kind of leaves who? Sam and Mia to their own devices. What are you guys doing?
Sam and Mia are definitely in a talking back and forth on different things, and
Sam's mostly talking about her entire life story and how she got to this point, while also trying on Mia's hat.
Sam is an open book.
New friend. I'm sorry. Amiga.
See, amiga.
That's how this is going.
See.
Cool. Lovely. You guys, I mean, the requirement for a short rest is about an hour. So, I mean, assuming that that Fynn and Elle and Karen probably spend a little bit more than an hour working on shield practice. And the evening is setting in. The days have been getting longer. It's now middle to late spring.
If Karen bought anything that needs to be attuned, which I think he did, I feel like he will probably spend some time during, their overnight attuning one of his items.
And yeah, you guys have a family dinner together, as it were. Get ready for
Fynn,
the evening.
right? Fynn goes out and goes foraging.
Cool.
And his goal is to come back with stuff to make like a stew.
Nice.
Fynn, would you like my help, Senor Fynn?
If you want. It's not necessary, but if you want.
She just like leaps out of the window and follows Fynn, leaving her hat with Sam.
Oh boy. What's Mia's MO? She wants to spend some time with Fynn. How does Mia start this conversation?
She just points in the direction that Fynn was walking and says, I'll follow.
And you head
I don't know if she has one, Alex. I think she just literally wants to follow him.
She just wants to follow him. Great, cool.
What she has not thought of. She's just like, okay, I got one person on my side. Let's see.
I mean,
she has no
she's
real
gonna immediately head for the most difficult one. Great.
Second most difficult one.
So Fynn.
She doesn't. Better hope so.
Give me either nature or survival. Probably survival, I think.
Yeah, I would think so. Hang on. Yep, we're gonna do that. It's a 24.
Yeah. Fynn has no problem finding pretty much everything that he's looking
Right.
for to
Fynn
throw in his
Fynn
stew.
finds like wild. So Fynn finds mushrooms, and he makes Mia use her poncho as like a holding bag. He puts the mushrooms in there. They find he sniffs around. He gets to a specific point, and he gathers herbs when he sees them. He gets to a point and he sees some plants, and he reaches down with one of his paws that's the size of her head, and he just like sticks his claws into the dirt because he's got those giant grizzly claws, and he just swipes up and he pulls up some tooth, and they find um a stream, and he does the bear thing and he swipes some fish up out of the stream, and like just poof, he has acquired food basically.
Yeah. And make a perception roll.
Okay. What about Mia? That's an 11.
Mia, yeah,
it can
go
be
ahead, Mia.
With her past, she should have something. Okay. What am I doing?
Perception.
Perception? She's worse off. She's not paying attention to anything. She's literally just studying Finn's every movement with a 4.
Well, I mean, to be fair, giant grizzly claws the size of her head would definitely be distracting.
Like, oh, I better not fuck up.
Nice. Cool. Well, with an 11, Fynn, as you're foraging and having great luck foraging, you do notice for this time of year that there are some patches of the forest that seem a little thinner than you would expect. But nothing really jumps out beyond that.
May Sam
All right.
look for some berries? And she hopefully will be good at this since she used to do it back in Erin. Come on, girl.
Yeah, go like you. Yeah, go ahead. Survival.
Oh, survival. Okay, let me roll survival. I have advantage on survival.
If you're foraging, it's survival.
Are you kidding me? I rolled a 9 on both of them.
Yeah.
Well, Sweetie's roll off.
She doesn't know how to survive.
Not with that, Stacy.
Sam's a little preoccupied to be berry picking, apparently.
Wearing the sombrero and trying not to lose it.
This sombrero is getting in the way.
Picking berries, thinking of Stacy and pie.
Oh.
Sam looks down and realizes that she just has a handful of leaves without any berries.
This was a lot easier with Stacy.
Yeah, Fynn and Mia come back with a poncho full of ingredients to put together dinner. And
Fynn lets Elle start the fire with Prestidigitation.
Love it.
Al happily lights a fire.
And yeah, you guys settle in for the evening. Anything else that you want to do today?
Nope. But she does get. Well, actually, I get my hat back from Sam.
Fynn is going to spend some time studying Stacy's book,
Okay.
specifically looking for references to either the Cult of the Black Rose or their location, like where, as in near where they are now, or that monster with the children.
Well, you do find some information on the monster with the children. This we know because Stacy seemed to have stumbled across that before.
Mm-hmm.
So there are definitely some notes about this creature that was pulled from some other plane and seemed to have the ability to wow, words escaping. that that seemed to be able to enchant young minds, you know, and then essentially drain life from them. And it looks like from the notes on that they may have been trying to figure out if there is a way to use such a creature to drain life from one being and give it to another, which seems to be a general theme of a lot of the experimentation that is notated in this book, that around magic that has to do with yes, magic, alchemy, as it were, that has to do with the extension of life, in general, along with various references to the what you only can imagine they're referencing is the pink goo that you guys have seen a few times now. As far as information on the whereabouts of the cult or the church, that doesn't seem to be something that is really talked about in this journal. It seems to be more scientific notes. It does. There are definitely notes about locations that dungeon entrances or influence has been tracked, but that kind of dots the landscape all over the place, which is kind of consistent with how the dungeon has been manifesting since it started manifesting.
So when they're all done eating, Fynn and Karen are like, all right, who's going to keep watch? And
Me? And
Uh,
Mia raises her hand.
no. Fynn asks Elle to clean up after dinner.
I was like, you all just go on to bed. I'm going to start cleaning up and I'll take first watch. I'll probably
Right.
get Karen to do second watch.
Sam,
Okay.
can you get up and do first? Or last?
She's coming.
Fighting a foot cramp, I had to walk. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Foot cramps suck.
condolences.
Yeah, trying to get pickles. Sam is already halfway asleep and just kind of waves at Fynn, going,
Great, feel free to dump her out the window.
Cool. Great. Elle starts cleaning up. Elle roll a d20.
Uh-oh.
Bread on the counter table.
$15.
Wonderful. The first part of the evening goes by uneventful. You get everything cleaned up and then go. Who did we say is taking the second watch?
Karen.
Karen. Cool. You go wake up Karen, who pulls, coffee out of nowhere.
Magic jackal space.
Yes. And goes to stand watch. And
Mia actually doesn't have to have bottom bunk if she doesn't want to, but
Yes, she does.
bunk no. The bunk available is directly above Fynn, and Fynn snores.
Oh. Yes, that bunk.
And as Karen settles into the watch, a cup of hot coffee sitting on probably the bench of the driver's bench of the wagon next to him. He hears a scream off in the distance, and like not like feral animal scream, like
a person,
like a person, or a capital B beast. And I would imagine, correct me if I'm wrong, that Karen would probably go and wake up Fynn first.
Oh, probably that or Elle. Although Elle did just go to bed, so yeah, probably Fynn.
So
Yeah,
Karen,
L is probably going to be easiest or hardest to wake up in the morning.
So Karen comes in, and tries to wake up Fynn. And like as soon as Karen sees like Finn's eyes open, he says, "I heard something. Sounds like screaming, and it was off in the direction that you had been foraging earlier today."
What, like? It's probably just a big cat, and I don't capital C. And he goes to like turn over.
And Karen, I mean, again, all of you, correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like Karen would be a little bit insistent if he felt like somebody was in trouble.
Because of Finn's snoring that woke up Mia, and then she overheard the conversation. She pokes her head over. Come on, do you need help? You need assistance? See?
I mean, I think we should
Is
go check
Mia
it out.
being quiet?
She is whispering overhead.
Ah, okay.
Yes, because it seems like Karen's nature that he would want to go try to help if he thought that somebody was.
Oh,
in
absolutely.
trouble.
Yeah.
So Karen, I mean, and be like, "Fynn, you know these woods. I'd appreciate it if you came, but I feel like we have to go check this out."
Okay. And he throws his gear on and is like cursing to himself in native language of in Glaswegian the whole time.
Glasrunish.
Mia swings a hammock and leaps off the wall and kind of wall jumps it, like, whoop, whoop, and lands on the desk.
She pulls like a Sonic the Hedgehog.
Kinda. It's more like if Mario. It's like kind of Mario when he's jumping off the wall, jumping.
It's like Mario
yeah.
parkour.
Only it's downward.
Yeah. How softly does Mia land?
Probably. Oh, should I roll an acrobatics for this?
Yes.
Let's find out.
If you have to ask, then you probably should.
With a 7, she not only does she make a loud cuckunk, but her foot slips and she falls out the window.
No. That's not. She didn't roll that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, she just makes a punk.
Just a cuckunk.
Kind of a kathunk, probably rocks the carriage a little bit.
Yes.
I was gonna like go sleep and then lay his head back down.
Karen is going to be like, we need to go investigate. I think someone's in trouble.
Okay.
Lay down.
Fynn is still like. Fynn still has. He's still fully growing up, and he's like reaching for his stick, and he's still like muttering and cursing, and he he puts one of the communication stones next to Elle's ear.
Puts it gently on the ear. Ear clip.
Love
Like,
it.
in case we need you, we can shout and wake you up.
Don't worry,
He just leaves it there. He doesn't say anything. He just leaves it there.
we got Rocky Talkies, baby. Awesome.
And he gets outside and he's got his stick and he's like, "All right, let's go."
Are cool.
It's like 1 a.m. at this point.
Yeah, probably. The moon is up, and
We're just
Karen.
leaving Sam there.
I don't know. Did Sam wake up?
Nope.
Then leaving Sam.
Sam and Elle are holding down the fort for now. That I was going to say that is entirely up to you guys. That is not up to me whether y'all bring Sam with you. Karen looks at Fynn and says, "We need to head off in the direction you went foraging. That's where I heard this coming from."
Okay. And he starts tracking back, retracing his steps.
Yeah. And as you head off, you pass the furthest that you went out on the foraging adventure.
It's a little more tricky to go by the stream and then at night,
yeah.
But
and you note the bare spots again, or the less growth in the forest, and pretty soon you start to also hear what Karen was hearing, and in short order.
Okay, no.
Yes.
We start to hear what Karen was hearing. So what was Karen hearing?
So Karen was hearing Karen was hearing clearly now it is the what sounds like a beast in distress, possibly some as you get closer, Fynn
some light torture before dinner.
light torture before dinner. Now Karen would probably also pick it out. Sounds of some magic being used.
Okay, so in distress, like help in distress, or like being tortured in distress, or like being attacked in distress.
Being attacked in distress.
Okay, so like the sounds of combat ish.
Yes.
So the sound of someone dying or is already dead, and we woke up into something that is not nothing.
Fynn gets the Rocky Talkie. It's like, Elle, wake up, bring Sam.
Fine. Which way did you guys go?
Put us out.
Elle's gonna go wake Sam up. Sam. Sam.
Lemon meringue, what?
We gotta go. Something,
Hurry up.
something. Fynn needs us. They need us now. Let's go.
Fine. Sam gathers her gears and follows.
There's possibly bad guys.
Oh, why didn't you start with that?
Apparently the bad guys. Let's go.
Love it. There's possibly bad guys.
Does Karen have any of that go juice? And do I have time to have some?
Well, Karen's not with him.
Karen's
with Fynn.
Yeah.
Through the stone radio.
Oh.
Karen had yes. Yes. The answer is yes.
Okay.
And as you all regroup and Fynn and Karen lead you towards the sound of what is going on, and you stumble into a or you find yourselves on the outskirts of a small open grove with a somewhat large tree at the center, and there is a young, well, probably late 20s ish female Servine who appears to be dressed in typical druid garb. You can see that there seem to be some abnormally large creatures that seem to be around where this young woman is, and give me perception. I mean, this can be everybody.
Hang on.
7.
7. Sam's killing it today.
15. Right?
Hang on.
Sam is making up for all of the bad.
Oh.
All of the bad rolls from
no,
before.
Yeah.
There are so many nat 20s needed in order to do that.
18.
She was promised to run through someone with a sword. She's in.
Speed 40. Okay. Actually, before we get super close.
Yes.
Before we get super close, Fynn is going to wild shape into a cat before they start moving. Like, but before they even all go get really moving forward, and really move into taking like taking it all in. Fynn is gonna wild shape into a cat, and he's gonna go scout it out.
Okay. Yeah.
Elle can certainly come with him if he wants.
If yeah. Well, let's see. Well, everybody else who just rolled perception because I asked. So Sam, Karen, I don't know if I have a roll from Mia.
Elle had
and
gotten an 18.
Elle got an 18. Yeah. So it is in the bright light of the night. You can tell that some of these abnormally large creatures might be dripping some pink goo. And you also notice that this young woman is definitely
Am I hearing that it's really too late to like try to be stealthy and go scout it out?
No. I am just
Okay.
this is as you come to the edge of this clearing, they can see that you can see that this is what's happening or that this is going on. And they're you can certainly tell that this young woman in the middle is doing her best to keep them all at bay.
Okay, no, if it's an active combat situation, then like we're not gonna do that. That's
Sure.
not the appropriate time for that.
Sure. Yeah.
You said she looks like a druid?
Correct.
Okay then.
Sam leans over to Elle, as I'm sure he has seen this as well, and goes, Elle, someone's in trouble. Need go save.
Does Fynn recognize the druid?
That's an interesting question. Give me history. This is a question that I've been asking myself for a while.
20. 30-20.
So Fynn looks over, or Fynn through all that is going on, looks at this young woman and realizes that he's definitely seen her before, probably at some gathering or whatnot. Fynn probably would know that she, at least the last time he had saw her, was still effectively an apprentice. Here she is.
Aw, cute.
Yeah. She is generally doing her best to hold her own, but is very strongly outnumbered currently.
Yeah.
And clearly getting tired.
So about the time that Sam whispers to Elle. Elle obviously sees person in danger, pink goo things, and is going to hide with a 28.
Yeah, there's plenty of cover around here. The rocks and the trees. I
Plus,
would
being
imagine.
night, even though it's bright for night, it's still
Yes.
not middle of the day.
Elle's not going to have a hard time disappearing into the shadows.
Anybody else doing anything?
I'm gonna move forward. Actually,
not before we engage.
Yeah, Sam is just moving into a better position. So, oh gods, I figure that involves stealth.
Finn, Finn equips his. He straps on his new shield. That's what he does.
yeah. Mia moves closer and hides behind a rock, hoping not to get caught. So I assume that's
Like
using stealth as well.
Wait.
kinda...
Like actually hides as in stealth, or like she's taking cover?
She's taking cover.
Yeah, that's fine. Most of these rocks will give you at least half cover, if not better. So,
yeah, as Elle hides, he just kind of silently pulls out his blades, just waiting for the starting the metaphorical starting pistol.
For a real one.
Start, yeah. The okay. 20 feet. 2, 3, 4. Let's see. He's there. 2, 3, 7, 8. Okay. If Finn can, he's going to move to actually the rock that is to the right of Mia. Like there's a cluster of. It's like the rock that's right under where Robin's marker is.
like over here?
No, to the right.
Oh,
Not the character Mia, but like where Robin's pointer is.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Right,
Yeah,
except the rock below her.
So
so right
over
here.
here.
Yes, right there. Finn's gonna go right there.
Sure. Whoops, hold on.
And
we not grab everybody at the same time.
He is
Wee.
prepared to start everybody off, if we're okay with that, by casting, let's see, 60 feet. Yeah, should be fine. Show me them monsters, please.
Yep.
May I
Yeah.
move Sam's token to where I want her to begin?
Yeah, go ahead.
As long as it's not like within
long as
like
yes.
range.
I mean, Avi, but she is a fighter. She is.
Well, why?
needing to
I
get a
mean,
lot closer.
how about?
May I get
Oh, I was
next to
gonna.
you?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, 100%.
Just making sure I'm not going to get in your AOE.
Like, if you want her first move to be her charging in, like before we actually start combat, then that seems entirely reasonable. That combat starts with Sam charging in at the same moment. Right, like at the same moment that Finn casts the spell.
Yep, I can absolutely see Sam doing that, trying to be stealthy, it not working very well with a 5 on stealth and going, skip it.
Right, so we'll do the spell, and then I would say
yes, you can have
an initial round, basically.
Yes, you can have that.
Okay, so
a round of surprise, as it were.
Yes. Thank you. Finn is gonna cast Fairy Fire, and I think if he puts the lower left corner on that one. No, not that one.
What's the? How big
The
is it?
to the left. It's a 20-foot cube. That if he
A,
puts the lower left corner on that one,
it's a 20-foot
I
cube. You said.
yeah, I think he can get all three of that triangle.
Hang on, I'll make you a 20-foot cube. Stand by. Mm. 19, 20. There.
And I honestly have no idea what Dean would do because he just entirely reworked his character.
Yeah, you want to hit.
So
I want that
move it.
intimidated, corrupted spiderling to be the lower left corner of the cube. Yeah. There
Okay.
you go.
Yeah.
So
You got it.
they're all so each of those three is outlined in blue light. They have to oh no. Oh, that's objects. Okay, so they have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Sure. What's your DC?
14.
He passes.
Well, he's cautious. Of course he does.
That's a nat 20.
Son of a bitch.
Might be the suspicious one.
Whoops. I meant to. Hold on, let me make this both public. Make it revealed. There. They all passed.
Oh, they all passed.
Great. So nothing. Nothing. The tree roots get lit up. Ooh.
Ooh, I can see them better.
Oh, fucking hell.
Great. So much for that.
No. Now you gave a family of field mice that were huddling all nice and safe a very cool light show.
Their nightlight turned on.
Okay. As far as what Karen would do, oh my god, I don't know.
You're useful.
Dude, he's got a huge freaking spell list.
Yeah, I bet he fucking does.
Why have one spell when you can have all the spells?
That's a touch. Yeah. Trick is finding what he's got that is like. Oh, actually, I know exactly what he would do. Yes. Okay. This totally makes sense. He is going to cast hold on. Let me just read this. Okay. How long? Okay, it lasts 1 minute. Okay. He's going to cast Sanctuary on the druid.
What an excellent idea.
Yeah. He's gonna move up.
Boy, and that really seems like it pairs with his new character choice.
I think so.
Character choice.
He's gonna move up and cast Sanctuary. Do it. Yep. Cool. I don't know what the saving throw is for. Oh, okay. Any creature. Okay, yeah. So any attack must make a saving throw. Great. Okay, cool. Sam is. What's everybody else doing? and then we're gonna roll initiative.
Maya, would you like to go first?
Sure, that sounds like fun. Maya, seeing that Fynn made the first attack, she has a sense that she now knows that these guys are not the good guys. So she pulls out her pistol and she shoots the bee closest to her. And
All right, Maya, it's
Well-
time for you to perform as well as you do when Robin's not here. No,
she got
guys.
a 12?
Well, no, then. She
Oh,
critted
yes.
like a couple times, and not only did she crit, like she max damaged on it.
Okay.
She fucking
Sorry.
destroyed it.
She's shooting at the closest wasp to her.
Satisfied
Yeah.
corrupted.
Okay. Sorry, what'd you roll?
A 12.
Yeah. Mia's a little out of breath and still groggy, and the shot goes wide. And we're going to, Sam, what are you doing? Because clearly gunshots are going to let everybody know that you're here.
Yeah, Sam is going to run to. Oops, sorry, that's the wrong tool. Is going to run to this rock, which is 30 feet away, and use her crossbow to fire on the satisfied corrupted wasp.
Yeah, go for it.
Don't get me scared there. 22, I hope will hit.
Yeah, 22 will hit.
Rolling damage. Oh, and max damage. Oh, she's good with the crossbow sometimes.
Cool.
Okay, well, close to. I mean,
Five
that's not bad.
damage. It takes 5 damage. Damage is damage. Great.
Damage is damage.
L, yeah, go ahead.
L is doing a bonus action dash with full movement speed. So 90 feet of movement up to Gloomy Spider to
Bro.
stab the Gloomy Spider.
Yeah, go for it.
See here. Nat 20 to hit.
Okay, cool.
So
do some damage.
that is 6. So 10 damage plus. So that's 15 damage. And then because 2-weapon fighting, I think. Or is that as. No. So 15 points of damage on the gloomy corrupted spiderling.
Yeah, it takes 15 damage. Awesome. It's looking a little bloody. And I need everybody to actually roll initiative.
Four.
4. Mia rolls a 4.
Mia rolled a 4.
9.
Do-do-do-do-do.
15.
Yeah,
Dean might
we
be
got
joining
Finn's
us.
9. L 15. And Karen. Let's make that public. Go. Rolls 9. Cool. Which means that it is the suspicious spider's turn. The suspicious spider is a little suspicious of everything. It's a magic that was just cast at it. But it is not unused to magic being cast at it. And it is going to come up and go after its original targets. And try to take a bite out of this druid. You can go public, that's fine. And that is not going to hit. It skitters over and tries to take a bite and catches nothing but air. So the wasp that just took Sam's arrow is going to change tack and head towards the thing that just shot it.
Hello, Dean.
Funny
Hello.
story.
We decided
Hello,
that
everyone.
Karen would be an obnoxious do-getter and wake everyone up when he heard the screams of a person in distress in the middle of the night and make us go check it out.
Funny
And then
Yeah,
story.
that
cast
sounds like something I
Sanctuary.
would do.
And then he cast Sanctuary, yeah.
Beautiful.
Cool. This old wasp is going to try
This old
to.
wasp, he played one, he done stung me on my thumb.
is gonna try to sting the wolf.
Fuck is my charger?
It is a meets it, beats it, or do I need to do a thing?
Does an 18 hit?
Meets it, beats it.
I am going to use Protective Wings, Gift of the Metallic Dragon, and it no longer hits.
Okay, then no, it does not hit you. That's all it can do. Elle, you're up.
Okay. $26 to hit.
Yeah, I don't know. That's not. Yeah, that'll hit.
6 damage.
Okay.
Bonus section thanks to 2-weapon fighting. Second attack. Not so good. 15 to hit.
A 15 is enough.
Whoa. And 8 points of damage.
Yeah. What does that look like?
So the spider barely even realizes that Elle is there, and it takes a second blade raked across its flesh exoskeleton,
Sweet.
and a third one magically out of nowhere comes up and slits its throat.
Mm-hmm. And Elle finds himself covered in a whole bunch of pink goo that comes off of this spider. Dean, if you're
Okay.
up for it, it is 100% Karen's turn.
Sure. If you can roll for me, Alex, that would be
Fantastic.
Yeah. You probably have no idea really what's going on. You all just stumbled into a clearing in the woods where there was a druid under attack from some nefarious and corrupted creatures. Right now, I mean, it is literally the first round of combat. So you guys got off a little bit of a surprise round. And but right now Karen's kind of taken up, at least at the moment, a backline position with Fynn. And as typical, Sam has gone charging into the fray. L has gone stealthy charging into the fray. And we're just learning how Mia is going to fight. So yeah. That's where we're at.
Unfortunately, not as good as she fights when Robin is not here.
But at the moment, you have a couple corrupted wasps and spiders that are what you were looking at for combatants. These are insects of unusual size, as it were.
And you are currently using a concentration spell.
Okay. So Sanctuary is on the map that's right there, correct?
Sanctuary is on the druid that is right here.
Alex, you can remove that cube. Since
Yes,
it didn't affect any of the...
I can do that. Watch it go away. Bye. Whoop.
Whoop.
I tried to be like strategic and cast Fairy Fire, and they literally succeeded.
Okay. How far away am I for the closest enemy?
Standby caller. The closest enemy is 40 feet.
The closest to the druid, is that an enemy to the druid?
The druid and the closest enemy are about 60 feet.
Okay. Is there any elevation change that I need to worry about with that?
Not that makes a real difference.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna get right up close to in between those two, right next to the druid.
Okay, you can move 60 feet?
I can move 30 feet, and with those boots that I have, I absolutely can move double my movements.
Okay.
Speed. So yes, I can move 60.
Okay.
That's right. First battle of cleric, go fast.
Yeah. You.
1 over, sir.
1 over this way?
To the right. Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Gotcha.
My God, could you imagine those boots on like a monk or some stupid shit like that?
Or fucking L.
Yeah.
Moving 90 fucking feet.
I can bonus action dash already 90 feet.
Jesus.
Bonus action dash with those boots.
Bonus action dash.
You could close the distance on my one-shot character Cooper at his max fucking range. That's
which
disgusting.
Is absurd, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His max non-disadvantage range is 150 feet.
I could make that 0.
Yeah, you really fucking can. Holy shit. So since it's not going to break concentration, I would like to imbue my longsword with green flame blade, and I would like to attack the one that's threatening the druid.
Yeah, go for it.
Cool.
You need me to roll. Hang on.
Yes, please.
Green.
So it is a. So standby. It just gives a plus 1d8 to attack damage.
Okay, great. Let's see. So we'll cast Oh, but you can't do that. The green flame blade is to cast as an action, yes? Does it allow you to attack in the same thing? You brandish the weapon used in the spell's caster. Sure, whatever. We'll do the thing.
I
I'll allow
don't
it.
know. Honestly.
I'll allow it.
All right,
It's
cool.
gonna be great. So you make an attack with your, oh my god, long sword, you said?
Yes, sir.
God forbid everything is in alphabetical order or something. Where's the long sword? Do we not have? Are we not?
Did you not pull the character?
Maybe I need to do that. Stand by. Probably not.
Stand by. I should be able to
import.
Does a 17 hit?
Yeah, 17 hits.
I'm taking screenshots of this, so
I don't care. I believe you. Also, you rolled it on D&D Beyond. It gets pulled into the thing, so it's fine.
I didn't know because I'm on my phone. I didn't know.
Oh no,
it
works. It works. I got it.
Yep.
It's
beautiful.
Yeah, a 17 hits.
Beautiful.
So good God. Okay. Now I see. Longsword +1. Okay. Can we? Are you holding it with two hands or one?
I do have a shield equipped.
So, yep. Okay.
So one-handed.
One-handed.
Just roll. Plus 1d8. You said?
Hold on.
Oh, I see. You did the.
I hear a pager.
It was 8 damage plus. So 11 damage.
Yeah, it takes 11. It takes 11 damage. Some pink goo sprays all over the place.
Is any of that magical, Dean? Like,
what was that?
Kind of damage? Is any of that damage magical?
Oh, the green
flame blade is fire.
Yeah.
You never know when we might discover.
Sam, you're up.
I still have a bonus action.
Yeah,
Can
go
I
ahead.
Bonus action cast spiritual weapon.
Isn't that a concentration spell?
Yes, it is. Shit. I'm sorry. Disregard.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Sam, you're up.
Sam is going to rage.
Okay.
Yay! Her first rage.
Fynn is like, what the?
Sam is super pissed off right now.
Tried to sting me. It woke me up from my nap. You do not wake up Sam when she is sleeping.
Most people say you don't wake a sleeping bear, but here we are.
Yes, here we are. Does an 18 hit?
The wasp, yes, an 18 hits.
Oh, wonderful. Roll damage. That would be 8 damage.
It takes 8 damage.
It is still alive?
It is still alive. It is a really big wasp.
Again. We swing. We get dirty 20.
God damn.
We go for blood. Dealing the damage right? I thought being enraged causes more damage.
No.
Oh.
No,
but it causes you to take less damage.
Correct.
Oh. Copy that. That's an additional 8 damage.
An additional 8 damage.
And yeah, that's going to do it for her. Staying in rage.
Sweet. This druid is going to hold out her staff and
Ooh,
ooh shit.
no, sorry, I forgot that Green Blade, if there's enemies adjacent to each other, I do a 1d8 plus 3 damage to the secondary target. Oh well.
Next time I will give you the thing.
Guess.
Yes. And she looks up in the night sky and calls down a moonbeam on top of the spider that is right next to her. And figures out how to actually place it in such a way that she calls down a moonbeam on both spiders and not Karen, because she's just that good. Which will force them to make a Constitution saving throw. Oh, I see.
Go for it.
And against
Very
her
nice.
DC.
Chosen route to go for it.
That one fails.
Right here.
This one also fails, which means that they are going to take some damage. They're going to take a lot of damage. The moonlight burns, my friends. The moonlight burns. That is all she's going to do. It is Finn's turn. Oh, that effectively, because she did that, ends the sanctuary.
Yes, yes, it would.
Just
Hey, Fynn.
Dean, so you're aware. You are no longer concentrating.
Yeah, I just realized I was reading through what Sanctuary does, and I'm like, I saw the little tagline, and it's like, oh, she just did an offensive magic. Yes, spiritual weapon. Here we
Right.
go.
Right. Let's. Hey, Alex.
Yes.
Would the spiders count as weapon attacks?
You can cancel city, come into our location. Just TDs needed. I received city unit 309. You can disregard.
Yes, technically, their bite attack is a melee weapon attack.
Okay, great. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Aha! The one that is next to Dean and the Drew. Yeah, that one. So Finn's gonna do his is sketchy runes, and I need a Constitution a throw against Constitution 14.
Sure. 18.
Motherfuckers. Okay. Does nothing. That's it. That's all I got.
Okay. It is the intimidated, corrupted spider's turn, and it is going to try to take a bite out of Karen. Well, hold on. Okay. Enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there. Oh, first it is going to make a Constitution saving throw. Because it is still in the moonbeam. And it is going to fail. So it is going to take some damage. Specifically...
Damage!
Roll some new damage for the moonbeam. Okay. It is gonna take some damage. And it is going to try to take a bite out of Karen. Indeed. If I can click on the correct things. And it is a critical fail. It is not happy about being in this moonbeam, and it is not having good aim. It is, in fact, so not happy about being in this moonbeam that it is going to try to... it's going to try to run away.
Attack of opportunity.
Attack of opportunity. Attack of opportunity.
And it's going to go over there. Whee! Go ahead. If you would like to make an attack of opportunity, this is your opportunity.
How does that...
You rolled an 8. That does not hit.
Ouch.
I rolled a fucking... I rolled a crit fail. Ouch.
Yeah, that would be a natural 1, wouldn't it?
That would be a natural 1. My first ever attack of opportunity, and I just whiff it.
Sweet. Cool. Mia, you're up.
Erin, you're supposed to swing from the front when they run away, not behind.
I'm sorry, I'm holding the other one down with my foot. I missed my judge.
I have a question. Does this attack of opportunity just happen if the creature just passes by
If
your character?
Yes.
Yeah.
If a creature moves through your melee range, then you can use your reaction. You have the choice. You don't have to make an attack of opportunity.
Right.
It is a reaction that anybody can make.
Okay.
And once you have used your reaction, you only get one reaction per round. So, like, if you were engaged with multiple enemies and they all moved away, you could only do one attack of opportunity.
Okay, good to know. Well, I'm going to use my motion to move towards this rock and climb on top, so that way I can shoot this intimidated, corrupted spider. And I'm gonna try and shoot him again.
Yeah, go for it.
With a 16, does it hit?
A 16 will hit.
Causing 7 points of damage.
Yeah, what does that look like?
So she climbs up on the rock. She points her pistol at the spider, takes a deep breath, and pulls the trigger. And I guess the spider gets shot square in the face. And he just rolls over and curls up like a regular dying spider.
Legs curled up to the sky, an explosion of pink mist, and has Mia got anything else?
Well, she could use her reaction if the other guy was running fast, but doesn't look like it.
Nope. Cool. In that case, this cautious wasp is going to circumnavigate the moonbeam and go after his original prey. And he's going to attempt. Well, actually, he is going to demand a wisdom saving throw from both Karen and he's going to demand a wisdom saving throw from Karen the druid and from Elle.
That's does a 22 beat it?
Yeah, 22 is fine. Ooh, that's not good.
Does a 15 beat it?
A 15. Hold on, where did my thing go? It says
it's a DC 13.
Is a DC 13. So a 15 does beat it. However, the druid fails. Which causes her to be frightened. Which I don't know if
that affect her concentration on the moonbeam.
That's a really good. That was my next question: is does that affect concentration? I'd have to look that up.
Maybe a Constitution saving throw.
Possible. That might be a good fear does not automatically break concentration. A frightened creature can still maintain concentration on a spell as long as they're not incapacitated by other effects. Okay. So no. It just means that she's going to have to move away on her turn, I believe. Bird? Right. Just double checking. Things I should know. Disability unavailable. Can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear. Okay. Cool. Yeah. That is all the wasp is going to do. At which point, there's a rustle from the trees. Or from the tree, as it were.
Oh no, are the trees speaking Elvish?
Are the
No, they're speaking Vietnamese.
no? I talk to the trees, but they don't listen to me. And out from the tree flies an interesting black shadow that is going to come over. Why are you not? And it is going to go after the druid with a bite. Yeah, roll an attack, please. Tis is very much going to hit. And deal a whole bunch of damage. Specifically 14. Cool. That's its turn. Druid friend is not looking too great.
So may I do a thing reaction?
To what?
Cloud rune. When you or a creature you can see within 30 feet of you is hit by an attack roll, you can use your reaction to choose a different creature other than the attacker within 30 feet of you to become the target of the attack instead of
100%
using.
You 100% can. Yes, if you
I
have
am
not
going to do that. And which one of these? I think I can only use the guy in front of me as a target.
Sure.
I don't believe I can go off of this guy because he's just a smidge too far.
Because he's farther away. Sure, yeah. So
all
you're
that damage now belonged to this guy.
You're redirecting his tech onto himself.
I don't think you can do that.
Into this guy? I thought it was this guy that was attacking.
Yes. So. Okay.
And he was trying to attack the druid.
Yeah. We're redirecting.
So I'm redirecting that attack to.
Yeah.
Oh, to this guy right in front of you. Oh, yeah.
Great. So it was written. So shall it be done. The runes have spoken.
Appreciate.
This. Yes. What is this magic? What is this? What does it look like when you cast this magic?
So big bat wolf just appeared out of freaking nowhere and goes to attack the dude we're trying to save. Sam raises her free hand, holding her other rune sword with the other, and runes begin to glow blue up her sword as she points at the attack as it's being thrown and then redirects it with 2 fingers to the wasp floating in front of her.
Cool. Love it.
Very cool arc of power.
The suspicious corrupted wasp starts its turn in the moonbeam and must make a Constitution saving throw.
It is using the same roll.
And oh god, did it? It fails. It will take some kind of moonbeam damage. Crap. Yeah, 2d10 rating. Do it. It will take enough damage that it is seared to a crisp. And the suspicious corrupted spiderling start smoking in the moonlight. At which point, yes, the satisfied corrupted wasp that just took a whole bunch of damage is going to try to sting Sam again. And it is going to... Does a 20 hit?
Yes, a 20 will hit.
Okay. We finally hit Sam with something.
Let's see what that rage says not about.
It is going to take... hold on. Let me see what this total is. 10 piercing damage and 6 poison damage, and demand a Constitution saving throw.
I'm trying to figure out what rage negates about damage before I start doing math.
I believe it will be half of the piercing damage for sure.
So 6 and 5 is 11 damage.
All physical types of damage are halved when you are in rage state.
Understood.
Then half of 16, so it'll be 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay.
And
making sure I get this right.
Still need to make a Constitution saving throw.
On the way. Not bad. Over 20.
Over 20 is plenty. Cool. Elle, you're up.
Yeah, so don't have time to do my original plan. We're counting this druid as an ally, right?
Yes.
like obviously they're not an enemy. They're an ally. 5 feet over.
Enemy of my enemy.
Yep.
Anemone?
First attack. That's nat 20 again.
Woo!
That particular dagger is doing work.
Yay.
Yeah, cool. Go for it.
9. So that's 13. Plus 12, so 25 points of damage.
Yeah. The cool. The wasp takes 25 damage.
Is the wasp still alive?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Good God.
Bonus action, 2 weapon fighting.
Sure.
That's a 23 to hit.
A 23 hits.
And an additional 7 points of damage.
Sure. It takes 7 points of damage. It is starting to look bloody.
Yeah.
Sweet. Karen, you're up.
All right. Above the table, really quick. I am debating whether to cast Spirit Guardians or Spiritual Weapon. Both of them are concentration. I'm not
Guardians
entirely
is
sure which.
additional attackers.
Can you control what the spirit guardians attack?
Yes, I can designate
Okay.
allies.
Okay, cool. I don't know enough, honestly.
I would say the additional attackers is better than.
So it's not addition. It's not an
Well,
actual additional
it's
attack.
more like,
it's a
isn't spirit
spear.
guardians an AoE?
Yes, Spirit Guardians is an AoE doing 3d8 radiant damage in a 15-foot circle around me.
Yeah, it's like you walk around and it just blasts people with your aura.
Yes. I'm thinking I'm going to go with Spiritual Guardians on this one because I want to do something stupid.
Do it. We like
Do
stupid.
it.
Stupid is more fun.
Oh, it's going to be great. So since I have 60 feet of movement, can I take a 15 feet in an angle away from the druid?
Yes.
Other side.
Sure.
Right,
Out
just
here.
10 foot. 10 foot. Sorry.
There.
10 foot.
Whoop.
Can I use that 15 feet of space I just made and jump over the druid, sir?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yes.
I would like to back there. I would like to cast Spirit Guardians on myself, sprint and jump over the druid, landing in that circle in between the both of them.
Copy. You could have just moved through her space, but that sounds
I
better
know,
anyway.
but I want to just leap. I just want to be that
Karen
kamikaze cleric.
Now you need to make an athletics roll.
That is completely fine by me. I knew I was going to have to anyway.
Sorry, this is how big a thing?
15-foot radius.
15-foot radius. Stand by.
Oh God, that's another crit one. That one.
Hey, yeah. Karen, you're supposed to land on your feet.
Jesus.
Instead of jumping, can I just barrel through her?
Yeah, you certainly can. Fucking hilarious. Whoops. There we go. Okay. There is your 15-foot Spirit Guardian adventure. Although I'm going to make that slightly less that's better.
That's 2 critical fails in a row.
Cool. Yeah, you barrel through here. You do more knocking yourself over. At least you stumble through here. But since you've already cast the spell, what does it do? What do Spirit Guardians do? What do the bad guys need to do?
Give me a second, I will read it out. Protective spirits flutter around you in a 15-foot emanation, 15-foot radius for the duration. If you're good or neutral, they take the special form of angelic or fey. I should fey, by the way, on this one. When you cast the spell, you can designate creatures to be unaffected by it. Any other creature's speed is halved in the emanation. On a failed wisdom save, the creature takes 3d8 radiant damage if you're good or neutral.
Okay, so they need to make a wisdom saving throw
Of a DC 16.
Okay, cool. We can do that.
Or they take half damage on a fail.
Wisdom. The bat wolf fails. The corrupted spider is probably, or the corrupted wasp is probably going to fail.
Don't say that.
They're not.
Don't say that.
They're not very wise. Hey, but look at that. It passed.
But look at that.
I told you.
And on account of your critical fail barreling through there, we're going to say that you knocked yourself prone.
That's fine.
Plus prone. Cool. Sam, what you doing?
Hold on. I still haven't rolled. I haven't still rolled damage yet.
Oh, roll some damage.
It is 13 to the bad wolf, and I guess 6 to the
other
spider.
One? Okay.
Yep.
It's a wasp. But yes. Okay, cool.
Wasp.
Yeah. Cool. In that case, it is Sam's turn.
How is this wasp looking in front of me? It's taken a beating and still ticking.
It is pretty bloody.
Yep, we are slashing and dashing at this thing. I want to get to the big flying guy behind him.
Nah, sure. Is that an 18 to hit? Yeah, that'll hit.
It's 6 damage.
We'll take 6 damage. Every little bit helps.
But you're still alive? Damn it. I don't want to use any of my specialness for you. One more.
Why won't you die?
Die already. Damn it. I don't think an 11's going to hit.
An 11 does not hit.
He's close. He's close. Burn the second one, or the oof, I almost burned the wrong thing. Here's the extra attack one. Action surge. That one. One more. Come on. Mama wants to fight the big guy. Ooh, 15.
15 will hit.
Oh, goody. Good, Sam. Finish off the B. 13.
13 is exact. What does it look like?
Sam really wants to go after this bat guy behind this litty bitty little thingy. So with a few final heavy grunted screaming crunches, just knocks this bee off to the side. And is this a cliff or a ravine down here?
It is water. Like it's just rocks into, like they're like stepping stone. You know, it's not a
shallow
cliff.
Pool.
Yeah, you can go stomping through it. Like it's not. Yeah.
It just throws this
as everyone else already has and did not even ask.
You know, sometimes we look before we leap.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Wait, Sam. Wow, I didn't think I'd ever hear those words come out of Sam's mouth.
Hey, look, let's just be fair. Erin channeled his inner Sam when he tried to do a flying leap over the druid. And look where that got
Sam is trying to channel her inner Karen.
Fallen off of this cliff many a time. Wait a second. I remember what Stacy told me. Look before you leap. Oh.
Mm-hmm. What else you got,
so
Sam?
Proud. Yeah, that's I'm going to move closer to you. This thingy.
I was gonna say.
Hey, Bada. Dang it, wrong tool.
Man, funny story. The last time that you fought one of these, there was also water. And
a well.
And a well.
And we did not fight. Well, one of us tried to fight.
Well.
Just stays as a bonus action, so still raging.
And this druid is... Oh god, Karen, you've made this impossible. It's gonna suck to be you.
We somehow skipped my turn.
No, we just haven't made it all the way around.
Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, you're up next.
No, Finn's up next. Fine. The druid...
No, do it. Do it.
The druid
do it, Alex.
Picks up her staff and swings this moonbeam around and drops.
Where the fuck did that giant wolf bat thing come from?
It
From
came
behind
out
the
of
big tree.
It came out of the tree. She's gonna drop this moonbeam.
Right on top of Alex.
Right on top of Karen.
Of Karen. Yeah.
Do it.
Demanding a Constitution saving throw from the Batwolf and Karen and the thing.
The little bee.
The wasp. Yes.
Wasp.
Oh god.
As a 14 to the save.
The Batwolf definitely fails. The wasp. Good god. Also fails. Karen saves by the skin of his teeth, which means...
Whew, tingly.
Do you take half damage on if you save?
I don't know.
Yeah, half. You take half. So use. Wait, where did that roll just go? What happened? Where did the? Oh, I see. It's there. Okay. So Karen, you're gonna take 5 radiant damage. The wasp and the Batwolf take 10 each.
Am I resistant to radiant damage as a cleric?
I don't know. Are you resistant to radiant damage as a cleric?
I don't know. That's why I'm.
I don't
think clerics are inherently, because you can be like, you can be a bad like you can be a cleric of all kinds of things.
The wasp looks pretty bad.
As a cleric of the Forge, I'm inherently resistant to fire damage, but not radiant damage.
The wasp looks pretty bad.
Not Fynn, obviously.
The Batwolf is bloody. It is Finn's turn.
How's the druid looking? How's the druid? How are people looking health wise?
The druid looks surprisingly well, thanks to Sam's quick thinking and redirecting of attacks.
Okay. I can't see Sam on the map. Where's Sam?
Sam is just southwest of the Batwolf.
Why is her ring the same color as the enemy rings?
Because that's the token that she gave me.
Okay.
Raging.
Got it. Okay, so the druid is actually pretty okay. What about Karen?
I only have a -5 to hit. I'm fine.
I was going to say,
okay,
Karen's
great.
Doing okay.
Look, all I'm hearing is about all the massive amounts of damage that are happening.
Yeah, they're apparently happening to all the bad guys.
and all of the horrible crit fails that Karen's doing.
Hey, let me check something really quick.
Do you need to make a concentration check? after getting hit by the moonbeam?
Yes. No. Wait.
Yeah.
Is Karen yes.
For your
unless he has Warcaster, yes. Or does Warcaster give you advantage? I think.
I think that's what Caster does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I tried. So I see the Batwolf and what is that? The Wasp?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Um,
Yeah. Warcaster gives you advantage on Constitution checks or saving throws for concentration.
okay. Finn's gonna try to cast Frostbite on the Batwolf. So give me a Constitution saving throw.
Sure. Constitution saving throw. 11.
It fails. So frost forms over its wing, like frost forms over it, and it definitely fucks up its wings. It has disadvantage on its next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Copy.
It takes 9 frost damage.
Alex, what is my Constitution saving throw? Not Constitution. Sorry. What my my concentration?
Yeah.
Saving throw.
You make a Constitution saving throw for concentration. You have to.
Yeah, that spell's gone.
Yep.
Okay, days. Sorry, hang on.
D&D Beyond hates me today.
How it? You said it was 9 frost damage. Sorry.
Yes, 9 frost damage.
Great, love it. It looks icy.
Ice, baby.
Ding, 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 ding.
Cool. Karen's spell is gone. Standby collar. Turn off aura. Okie days. And Mia, you just exploded. You just exploded a spider. What you gonna do next?
How many enemies are left?
There's the Batwolf and a Wasp.
I guess my next target is gonna be. Well, let's see which one's closer.
The Batwolf is closer.
Attack the Batwolf. Take a deep breath. Shite. Only a 7 though.
7's not gonna hit.
Yeah. Getting overconfident, she tries to shoot again. She got nowhere. Now she just has to wait for the Batwolf to run past. So that ends her turn.
Dude, you're a ranger, right?
Yeah.
You're level 7, right? Or
Yeah.
6. You have 2
6.
attacks.
Oh! I'm gonna throw my dagger at it.
Sure.
Does a dirty 20 hit?
Yeah.
What's the range on a throw?
20 to 60 feet.
So that's a disadvantage.
Yeah.
So do I roll again? Can we just be satisfied with the 30-20? And then I can roll disadvantage on damage?
No, you have to roll disadvantage on the attack.
Damn it! Oh, hey, 23!
So 20 still. So yeah.
So great. It still hits. Make a damage roll.
But you can't say it. She just throws her dagger. And it's just like, pinche madre! Puts the gun away, just throws the dagger and just hits him. Like, ooh. Causing 5 points of damage.
Cool.
And then she's going to skedaddle closer. Well, yeah. She's going to use her motion and skedaddle closer. Ending her turn.
Oh, sorry. That's actually that. Okay. Cool. Wonderful. The corrupted wasp, who's just hanging on, is going to attack Karen while he's down because, well, he's down.
Does
He
it
needs
get
to make a
damage now?
constitution.
Yeah,
the
it needs to
moonbeam?
make a Constitution saving throw. That's true. Derp derp. Which it fails. Which means the moonbeam's gonna do some damage. That's another crispy insect.
It considers attacking a prone person and fizzles into dust.
Yes, indeed, that is true. Which takes us back to the Batwolf, who...
Did you just say Karen is down?
No.
He's prone.
I'm prone.
He's prone.
Oh.
He's prone. He's been knocked prone.
I'm contemplating my life choices.
You said the word down, but you meant like literally gravity.
Yes, gravity. He is laying on his back. Oh.
I'm laying on my stomach at this point. Oh, why did I choose to jump? I should have just ran past her. Why is my back on fire?
The Batwolf is going to also take some damage from the moonbeam. Specifically, it is going to take max damage from the moonbeam. Which leaves it also in a somewhat crispy heap on the ground.
Plus dead.
And leaves the rest of you out of combat.
Does the moonbeam end?
Can the moonbeam end, please?
As this druid takes a look around,
Fynn comes out of the rock and, well, around the rock and waves at her.
And she looks at all of you, and
or can she forget the moonbeam for a second?
She dismisses the moonbeam.
Damn it! I was gonna say when Fynn comes around the rock and just draws her attention for a couple seconds, she forgets about the moonbeam, and Karen gets hit again because he is prone, just for comedic effect.
It's she's a little more together than that, I think.
Damn it.
And she looks around at all of you, and she says, as she catches her breath,
Well, thanks for the help. I'm not sure I could have held them off myself.
You're
Where-
welcome.
Does Fynn, he
And-
recognizes her, but does he remember her name?
Fynn would, based on, Fynn actually probably does remember her name based on what you rolled. Her name is Leora Lightbrook. And she says, seems I'm quite lucky that you were in the area. What are you doing out this way anyway?
Leora, what? Been a minute. Yeah, we came out looking. We're following after, trying to find a parcel of Dramphinians that we're looking to root out the cultists up in the hills.
It's not surprising they came up this way.
He gestures at, oh my god, above the table, who's got the best intelligence score?
Not L.
Intelligence?
Not L anymore, at least.
Mia has a 15. I don't know if anyone is higher than that. I'm hoping.
Wow.
She might be.
Mia might be the most
intelligence, and you're a ranger.
Yeah, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Clearly not knowing how to, min-max my characters.
Robin!
Hell, even Karen's intelligence score is a 14.
Robin, is Alex gonna have to go over your character with you again?
I mean,
did you give the ranger the stats for the mage?
No, of course not. I just let the dice fall where they fall. And then I just place them.
Jesus, you're one of those.
You can choose which stat the die
You can
goes.
choose which stat to give the number.
I don't know what belongs where. I just know that I wanted to give you.
To be fair, looking at Mia's stats, it could be worse. Now, I would not have chosen. I would not have chosen to make the Rangers dump stat strength, but everything else is okay.
Maybe we switch the strength and the intel numbers then.
Well, my strength is an 11. My dexterity is a 14. My constitution is a 13. Intelligence is a 15.
I'm sorry.
You got 13.
No, your intelligence is your dexterity should be your highest stat.
Yeah.
And my dexterity is the second highest.
No, it should be your highest.
Well, it's currently not.
We'll chat.
Okay.
Elle is going to start looting, starting
with
the bat.
If you need help,
you're welcome.
Elle and Karen can start looting while Fynn is talking to Leora.
Ella's very specifically going to hold on to the dagger that was stuck into the bat.
Okay.
So she was. He told her that they were following the Dramphinians.
Right. She says, it makes sense that they would come up here. Clearly, we have a problem. My my master and I were trying to track the source of this corruption, these creatures that have been transformed, and see if we could figure out how to undo it. And we were attacked, and she sent me away, told me to run and make sure that I could get help. And I wound up here. I thought I had got away from them, but clearly not. Sorry, here's your what you find in loot. And I don't know if she's okay. I don't know what happened after I left. I've just been trying to get out as fast as I could.
Could you give us directions or take us there? You don't have to come in.
I certainly can point you back to where we had been staying. You might know the place even. We had tracked a bunch of the corruption to one of the heartwood trees that is up. Well, let's see. I've been on the move for just over a day on foot, so it's about a day's north of here. I could probably show you on a map. And
does Fynn know where that heart tree is?
Well, Fynn knows that there are a network of these trees that are like the hearts of sections of the forest. So,
right.
Like, Fynn would probably be able to, if pointed in the right direction, would probably be able to get them there. Or like get them close.
Right.
So, I could come with you. I don't have any supplies or anything with me. But
I mean, they're all
I mean,
back in
don't
that
worry about it.
direction, right? But also,
We have supplies.
we're good.
If I mean, if you want me to come, I can come with you, or I can keep going and seeing if I can find more help.
That also works.
I think we're good.
Ella's gonna come over next to Fynn and be like, I found a strange looking map.
A map?
Yeah. And Ella's gonna hand Fynn the map with the fiendish symbols that lead deeper into the forest.
Interesting. What does Fynn like? Does he recognize it?
So, Fynn, do you do you show it to anybody else?
Like Elle is specifically showing Fynn and handing it to Fynn. If Fynn shows anybody else, that's fine. But
yes,
I was like, this is a
I
map.
mean, that depends on
what you know. Great.
Like I got this out of the bat thing.
Give me a history.
All right, let's see here.
Can Karen assist her with that?
Yes.
Oh, that's a 16.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah, not inherently going fiendish. He shows it to Karen.
No,
What do you make of this?
Oh, that's perfect because I can fucking speak fiend.
Looking at this map fragment, Fynn, you can see that on it seems to mark out where this where this heart tree is that Leora was telling you about, and also indicates a route that goes off of one edge, but would be pointing somewhat west towards the mountain range from that grove.
Okay, is it supposed to mean anything to him?
It would. Sorry, Karen knows Fiendish.
I have comprehend languages.
As
a built-in feature to the Jackals, like I can just read.
Yeah, well, I mean, you've been around as long as these guys anyway. So Karen would probably be able to decipher that this is noting the site of an experiment and where to resupply from.
So I reiterate that to the entire group, or to Fynn, be like, "Oh, this is exactly what it says. It's here, here, and here."
While they're looking over the map, Ella's going to cast Prestidigitation on everyone,
Clean up all the goo
itself, and clean up all of this goo. Like bit by bit, like all of the goo is starting to get cleaned up. Nope, I've seen what this stuff does. Not letting that happen again.
Like, what does it do?
I have seen this stuff turn monsters that we had just killed into a slightly different version that's meaner and nastier of the same monster. Weird magic-y stuff. I don't like it. I'm cleaning it. I'm making it go away.
Okay, then.
Does Sam find anything investigating this bee in front of her? And bloop. Investigation coming. No, she finds jack shit.
I was gonna say
Never mind.
She doesn't find any.
That's a bee. That's a wasp. It's a bee.
It's a very large.
Ew.
It is.
Oh, can Mia also have a history check and see if any of these guys were on a wanted list?
Yes. Go ahead.
Ooh. 25.
Mia does not recall anyone looking for these particular creatures.
Good to know. Good to know.
What other business do people have?
I mean, I think that's much it for Fynn.
Cool. So, Leora, thanks you all again. And
he does extend that she can stay with them, for the night if she wants, for the rest of the night. If she needs to rest.
Yeah, we're fixing to set up camp. Oh, actually,
We already
did
did.
anyone?
You showed up in the middle of combat, Dean. This happened at like 1 a.m.
My bad.
In fact, it happened while you were on watch.
You were the one that led us here.
Anyway,
this is all your fault.
Fair enough. That's probably why I rolled like shit. How is everyone doing? How's the druid doing for healing? Like, is she looking okay or
I
not
think you're
at
like
all?
the only one that actually took a hit. Or wait, you and Sam.
Yeah, 45 out of 53. I think she'll be fine.
Okay, so everyone's fine. I don't have to do my cleric things. I can go back, crawl into my bedroll, and deal with the
Actually,
city for her.
bitch, you're still on watch.
But this gets you out of doing watch. No.
Leora looks at
All
Fynn
right.
and he says, if I can stay with you the night, at least that would be amazing. It's been a long few days. As you can imagine. And she will go back to the wagon with you. If that is your plan.
Yes?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to bed.
You have an uneventful short walk back through the woods to the wagon. Everyone tucks in for the night. The watch continues.
You just see Erin mildly sit down angrily with a little bit of a pout on his face. Still some smoke coming from the fur from the moonbeam.
Pulls a cup of coffee out of nowhere.
Yes.
And, you have an uneventful rest of the night. And you all can take a long rest.
That feels like a really good place to stop.
Yes, it certainly is. Cool. That was fun. We will pick up here next next time.
All right, okay.
I'm glad I was able to join for the shenanigans.
Yeah,
We
yes.
were glad to have you as well.
Have a good
Like,
night and have a
Good
good rest
night.
of your shift, Dean.
Yeah, I'm still good right now. I don't have to leave anywhere just yet.